Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And what a busy Tuesday it is. Today, we have a lot to get done. I have to add some more hair to my braids. This is not meant to be a long term hairstyle, but I'm going to add some more to my parting spaces because it's very thin throughout there. Because, like I said, I just threw these in. I also have to put together, I showed you guys in the last video that I have a piece that's going there. And I have a lot of major cleaning to do downstairs. That's going to be a work in progress from today and probably Thursday because tomorrow I have to make some treats. So I may not get to it tomorrow, but today there's a lot to do. There's enough to do for today. But first, I think I'm going to get me some Vital Vittles. And then I want coffee. And coffee has been tearing me up lately when I have it on an empty stomach. So I'm going to go downstairs and drink some hot lemon water and fix me something to eat really quick and then have my iced coffee. I also need to dive into Bible study because I'm already losing my consistency with that. I just haven't felt like doing it. And today I'm pushing myself to do things I didn't feel like doing. Like typically on Tuesdays, I allow myself to sleep in because Tuesdays are a short day due to the kids getting out of school early. And that meaning Isabella comes home early. So I'm like, girl, just get in your rest. And then whatever you have to do, do it after you pick her up from the bus stop. But I'm trying to push myself to do the things I actually really want to do, which is I want to wake up early every day. Like I want to stay up when the kids leave. I don't want to fall back to sleep. I want to get things done. So I'm still up. I did not fall back to sleep. I'm also pushing myself to get dressed every day. So hold on. So this is me today, just a simple, long, black dress. I'll throw some stretch pants under them when I go get Isabella and a sweatshirt on top, just because it's still like 6 degrees here. Did my makeup, just fresh everyday makeup, and yeah, that's my goal every day, to get dressed, to be put together. If anybody stops by, I'm put together. If I need to run out, I'm put together. That is my goal every day. So I did that. I need to do the Bible study, like I said. I need to put together the things, like I said. Um, oh, and then I need to try to figure out what to wear for Valentine's Day. So I need to go through my closet to see what I have because I decided not to buy anything new this year. Just because a lot of times I buy things and it's one and done, and I'm sick of doing that. I have a lot of things that I either haven't worn before or I've worn exactly once, and now it's just sitting in my closet. I got to do better. So, with that said, I'm gonna go figure out something to eat. Makeup. I was crying my eyeballs out because I was on social media. That's probably my first mistake, but I'm gonna get to that. I was on social media and this man is the caretaker for his son. His son has special needs, and he's the only caretaker for his son. And the man was taken into ICE custody. He was detained by ICE. His son died while he was detained by ICE. That thing messed me up. It messed me up because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. No one should have to go through that. No one should have to lose their child that way. It is heartbreaking, and I am tired. I am tired of the crap. I am tired of everything that we're going through. I'm tired just like everybody else. I don't know. I have been disgusted by what's going on in our country. I don't want to pretend like nothing's happening. Something's definitely happening. Something very wrong is happening, and it's gross. This just took the cake, though. God is not pleased at all. And I'm angry about it. I'm very angry. And I'm very sad. I'm very sad. It's just like, how do you ignore what's going on? If I drop this little thing one more time, I literally hate this. Can I get a screwdriver instead? Because I hate these things. But yeah, it just, today is just one of them days. It just really hit me hard. I think it's from reading all of the bad, I can't with this, criticism of the Bad Bunny concert. the Bad Bunny halftime show. And I will say this, as a Christian, I don't necessarily support the things that Bad Bunny support. And there were a couple of parts in the Super Bowl show that I was having my kids like didn't recognize, and I was really happy when they got past the twerking part, because even though Mama liked to twerk in her personal time by herself, that's not something that I like to have in my kids. I'm kind of. I'll be back.
Because his presence is just a present. You want to sit with it, you can get out of it. Even your abstaining from sin is a proposition for what God's going to do in your life. So if you're single, you're like, hey.
That's what you said. Yeah. That's what you said. You know that I need it. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. That's what you said. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Yeah, 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 yeah. All of them ups and downs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never knew it come this far, but now we're here. Yeah, yeah. Everything we ever knew, now we give it up to you. That's what he said. Been through the fire, never burned, but instead love you forever, even more to the end. Cause all that I needed, thy hands have provided. Feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. I'm still feeling like Jonah, brother turn low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. That's what you said. Yeah, that's what you said.
I am so tired. I had to make those cookies for Isabel's class. They're having their Valentine's Day party tomorrow. I still have to finish them off. They are in the oven. Then I have to decorate them. I have to put them in the boxes, and then I have to put labels on the boxes and get those ready. But in the meantime and in between time, we are also getting rid of our couch, which is a whole nother thing. Oh gosh, it's a whole nother thing, because we have been looking for a couch for a while, because our couch is very, very torn up. Like, ouch. It's embarrassing, but I'll show you what I mean. That's what I mean by torn up. It is done for. And believe it or not, that was not done by the cat. That's Isabella right there. That's Isabella doing that. And so we need another couch. The problem is Korean couches are extremely low to the floor, if not just sitting on the floor, and we don't like that at all. I'm sorry, we're older. We in our mid-40s. We ain't got time for knees to be crack-a-lacking and all that, getting up and down from the sofa. So we have been looking for a couch, one that's also big and everybody can sit on without getting a bunch of different pieces, and just like a really large sectional. So someone was giving away one on Facebook that's a part of the Camp Humphreys community, and they have tears in theirs too, but it's mainly on the seam of like the pillow of the couch. So I was like, cool, we'll take it. Like I said, they're giving it away. We'll take it. I'm going to take it next week to the seamstress and have them sew up the seam, and that'll just be that. It is what it is, because we have not been able to get a big couch, and we have been looking literally for 2 years. So we just got to do what we got to do, and that's that. So I was preparing for that. And I have a boatload to clean in preparation for Saturday. It's not getting done today. It will get done. Tomorrow is when I will focus on that stuff. Tomorrow is going to be a very heavy cleaning day. I'm also going to allow myself to just sleep. I'm going to allow myself to sleep in as long as possible. Then I have an event tomorrow night. And then Friday, it's going to be step, repeat, prepare decorations or whatever, so that Saturday morning I wake up and I just throw up the decorations. So I'm tired. The fatigue has been real. Mother Nature doing her thing. I have not been able to exercise or anything. I am dragging. I'm seriously dragging. But we're going to get this finished. It's going to be all right. In my mind, I'm just looking forward to like Monday where I don't have to be up early for anything. All right, let me go get these cookies out the oven.
Get your glasses on.
Put your love lenses on, ladies. Love lenses.
Are you ready?
I'm home. It's been a very long night, but we have our couch. So there's chai latte. Hi. But here is the couch. And I know I was telling you all that it was torn some places. So like right here, it's torn. I'm going to see about getting that sewn up. And it's the same thing over there on that corner. We'll see what happens. But yeah. I know that Coupon loves to see me because I always got a package. And I'm sure that most of this is for the party. I just don't remember what it is. Always happens. I don't know what it is. There's not a single day that I don't have packages coming to this house. It's crazy. I'm not table runner. It's a table runner. Feels like one. Yes. Okay. All right. Good to have that. Oh, that's what. I had gotten some tablecloths. I wanted to make bows. What's this? This is hard. I want to make bows out of tablecloth. So I know I ordered that. Oh, and these are the gift bags for the girls. So I can put their gifts down. And these are cute. But what does it say? Where you love somebody a whole lot and you know that person loves you, that's the most beautiful place in the world. And that's cute. Oh, y'all looking at it upside down. So that is cute. So Coupon is different vendors. It's just like on Amazon. But I feel like with Amazon, I still get to have a lot of my items come in the same box. I wish Coupon would do the same thing because this is just, all this plastic is wasted. These are our little champagne glasses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the rim in icing and then put sprinkles, like then roll it in sprinkles to make it look, you know, real cute. You would think we would have a whole big party. We're not. It's going to be like, besides my daughters, 4 girls. That's it. But I'm so excited. I'm still so excited. Now, what in the world? This is so small and light. How does it deserve its own package? Whatever it is. Oh, okay. Necklaces. So, Johanna's gift to her friend are these necklaces. And it's just a little cubic zirconia necklace. So, that's cute. I got some of these pouches to put the jewelry in because Johanna got necklaces for her friends as well as got earrings for hers. So I got some of these pouches to put them in. I couldn't even really enjoy myself tonight the way I wanted to because I left PWOC to go to the leadership meeting for Girl Scouts. And I learned something at that meeting. I learned that I am not that big on Girl Scouts. And a lot of those people really are. Every single one of those people there, they were through and through Girl Scout people. I have a project I want the girls to do. So I have to take a look at this. Probably tomorrow. I can't do it tonight. I still have the package. Isabel's cookies tonight. So probably tomorrow I will do this. I will look at this to make sure it's enough material to do the project I want the girls to do. I think this is the last package. So, oh, this one they did package together. Love it. Okay. So these are the other two necklaces for Johanna's people. And then these are the earrings for Isabella's people. Here are the labels for Isabella's cookie boxes. I showed these before, but it's time for me to put these together. So let me get this kid to bed. While she's falling asleep, I'll put the boxes together. Once she's asleep, I'll actually go put the cookies in the boxes and then put the boxes in a bag and have her take the bag to school.
I'm just so ready for sleep.
Come on, admin, let's get it. Let's talk that into existence, ma'am. Let's get it, let's get it. All of them. All of them. Hey, this R. Kelly. I lose everything just to be together, babe.
I'm at Central. I'm at Central. We're Central. You work for real. I ain't trying to be that. Huh? I said you work for real. I ain't trying to do that. I said I work for real. Yeah, you do. I'm the reading specialist. Yeah, you work.
Made the decision if we're gonna do it monthly or twice a week, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I just wanna go through how.
Oh, is it?
All right.
What do they have there? Where is it?
All right, that's what we're doing for tonight.
Oh, lounge, of course. Okay.
Seriously, let it snap. And below every cord that come up here will get a shot on the bar. So if you're brave enough to give a poem, you will get a shot on the bar.
Baby mama number 5, but I like culture. I saw that black eye, but I like culture. Well, okay. That's a game we can all play. It's quite sad, I've gotta admit, to rely on that man to feel legit. But I'm the bitch. Scratching my traveling itch, as they say.
Good morning, everyone. I didn't even wash my face last night once I got in. Going out on a weekday night is not my thing. Totally went to support. Only went because the kids didn't have school today. So I knew like I wouldn't have trouble getting Isabella to bed and all those things. But yeah, as you saw, I went out to open mic night. A couple of young ladies that I am acquainted with were hosting and I wanted to go support. So I went and I did. I had a good time, but I was also egg friggin' exhausted. I have not been able to sleep lately. It's been so bad. I have not been able to sleep. When I was coming home last night, I felt sleepy. And I was like, I gotta take advantage of this. Quickly got Isabella together. And I immediately stripped my clothes and laid down. and I slept. I slept the whole night through. I slept. I didn't even wake up to use the bathroom. I slept the whole night through. And I am so grateful. I am beyond grateful. But we have things to do today because tomorrow is our Galentine's party. With that said, I am going to open this box I got last night. Very excited because these hold the cookies that I got from my baker in Daegu. If you saw my birthday vlog, you know I went to Daegu for my birthday and I stopped by to see her Sunny Sweet Tooth. If you're in the Daegu area, I don't know if she ships cookies to anybody else. I don't think she does. I have asked her to since we moved here because I could not find a cookie lady that I like here. Her cookies are massive and affordable. And this is the important part. They taste good. They're not real crunchy and tasting weird. They actually taste good. I promise there's probably not going to be one video where Chai is not barking in the background. But anyway, let me get this open. She taped it up real good. So let's see. Nicely bubble wrapped. So the concern isn't whether or not she did a good job. The concern is whether or not these cookies actually made it here in one piece. The last time she sent some, one broke and she was heartbroken. I was fine with it because I always order more than what I need. But she was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Oh, she was so serious about making sure that they came safely. Look at this. She even put plastic inside. This girl wasn't playing no games. None. Oh. Here they are, guys. Isn't that cute? So cutesy. Came out so good. I'm so excited. She did a great job. Yay. Thank you, girl.
Since I last heard your voice, I know that you felt like you didn't have the choice, and I don't blame you. No, I don't blame you. I know I've been a fool, but baby, believe me when I say
I was watching Raven Elise. I think that's how you say her name. I saw a video of hers where she made these lollipop, not lollipop, ring pops for her kids for Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, I'll do the same thing. Forgetting that I live in Korea. In Korea, you don't have the same supplies necessarily that you have in the US, which is, that can be part of the headache. However, I was able to secure the bowls. My bestie went to Dollar Tree and was able to get me the bowls needed. One of the bowls did crack, has a big crack in it in transport. Not that one. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. I'm not grabbing it right now. So I got the bowls. My bestie was also able to get me some bags of candy, so I have some bags of candy. And then I just bought a few things to put inside. I didn't want it to be like overwhelming with stuff. I just didn't. They're having a Galentine's Day party. Isn't that enough? Like, I'm tired, Grandpa. So, I am going to attempt to put this together. Like I said, I don't have everything she did. I couldn't get cake boards in time, so I have this old cake box from when I used to do cakes that I am just going to use as the cardboard that she has to go underneath this, and the floral rings. I went on Coupon. Coupon wanted to send me floral rings from overseas and all the things, and I was like, We don't have time for that. So I ordered some, and I thought they were going to be perfect. They are so tiny. They are so tiny. But we're going to make it work somehow. Like, it doesn't look too bad there. Hers is definitely bigger because she used pool noodles. And it was just too much money to order pool noodles for here. It was just ridiculous. I was like, what's going on with that? So, I am going to attempt this. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so this is an example of the stuff that I got the kids. I got them a bunch of candy and then some stuff that's, you know, for them to actually use. So this is Johanna's batch. Isabella got similar things, if not identical. This, she got a unicorn lip smacker instead. So this is Johanna's lip smacker. She also has a facial mask. And I got them this glittery nail polish. I thought it was very pretty. And I got them this vanilla buttercream lotion. And then the rest of this is candy. So, we don't let them eat candy like that. So this is interesting. This should last them through summer. I'll let them have like 2 pieces a day. And then that's about it for that. Nothing else. But yeah, because we don't really allow them to have this stuff. So I will be monitoring how much of this that they eat. The one thing I would do differently if I did this in the future is that I would find something more circular to outline with, to cut these out, because I just use the bowl and it has rigid edges. So this has rigid edges, but I'm so tired. I really don't care. And I would paint this instead if you're just using cardboard. I didn't have the time. So if you do this in good enough time, you'll have time to paint it if you need to, if you don't have something that color already. But I just use some vinyl. So, okay, I have glued that down onto there. Now I have everything in, and the most annoying thing is lining this up and making sure that the edges of the packages don't come out. I think I have it lined up pretty good. Now, Raven's video isn't the only one that I saw. It was the only one that I saw that told me where to get said supplies. I saw one other one at some point, and I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. Then I just kept moving on. And then I saw Raven's, and she had all the information, and I was like, okay, we're going to do that. Okay, it's lined up really well. So now, the first lady I saw, she glued the tops together, and I, like everybody else, was like, how they gonna open it if you if you're gluing them down? That don't make sense. Raven taped it down instead with transparent tape, and so that's what I did with the first one. And so that's what I'm going to do with this one. Alright, now I'm just holding this down to stick. This is what I have on hand, so this is what I'm using. Yo, this thing has given me the blues. And by this thing, I mean this thing. It won't, when I try to curve it, it just, the whole thing tumbles. I have the weight there. It's full of water. I've pushed that stupid stick in hard so many times, and it just keeps tumbling. Right now, it's kind of leaning against against this part of the wall. I'm scared to touch it. I have fillers I want to put in. I have bows to attach. Well, bow balloons. But I'm just like, so sick of this. All right, now to decorate this part. It's the morning of. I should be decorating. Well, I tried to, but I can't hang those up by myself. My arms aren't long enough, so I need John to do it. job.
I still think that one. She made it that way, so technically it's not my fault. They need to lock it.
You need to lock in. Let me see yours. Hold it.
It's fine.
It looks fine. Hello. So the party was a success. But now it's time to get ready for Valentine's Day. Now it's time to get ready to do that thing. So I have to do my makeup for that. I gotta get these red hearts off my face. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm wearing. I feel very confuzzled, but we gonna make something work. Yes, at the drawer. This is speakeasy. I love speakeasies. Because it's always like, it was a welcome drink. Just waiting for hubby to get back so we can go through the menu together. It's so nice. Beautiful, thank you. It's the day after Valentine's Day. I still have not given the girls their basket And it's because I decided to change some things. I think I've mentioned before that Isabella is very sensitive to dyes and sugar and all of that. And it just didn't sit right with me, like the amount of candy that was in here, because I really don't want her to have it. And I wouldn't let her have it anyway. I would have to hold on to it and like just give it out to her from time to time. But I don't even feel like doing that. So I switched gears a little bit. Um, so still have the lip gloss and all of that in there. Left the kisses and the M&Ms and the rip rolls. Added a drink. So this is Moscato. So what they do is they just use oh, my poor cat. They use sparkling water with this. You can use Sprite, or if you're in Korea, Chilsung or something like that, but it just makes it sweeter, so we don't do that. So they'll use sparkling water with that. And then they do have these birthday bites. These I will hold on to, and I will let her have like a piece a day or something. What's the serving size? 6 pieces. So I'll let her have like three pieces. It's not actually, for 6 pieces is not bad as far as the carbs, but I'll just give her 3 pieces and a day she can have that. She and I both like these fruit jerkies, so I'm putting that in there. And then I got them both this Tree Hut cotton candy sugar scrub, and they're both going to get a new loofah. So yeah, I just wanted to show you all the switch up because yeah, I couldn't with all the sugar.
I'm with you all the time.
Let's go. I could run down strangling figs. In the moment, seize the moment, keep going.
I hear mice is in there.
What? It'll be okay. Right to the way.
All those yellows.
I owe this all to